Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Intelligent people are never miserable in life, and intellectuals are never happy. Intellectuals are using their intellect in a wrong direction. In the wrong direction is why? Because the sky is too high. So, how God, having created this world, He entered this world. See? But if God is everywhere, how can He enter? See? Please come. Swami Maharaj, please come. There is a chair there. Now I feel I have come to Coimbatore. My memory goes with the inauguration of the geriatric department. I am not a medical personnel and I don't know what it is. But we are fit for everything, master key. When somebody is born, we go. When somebody dies, we go. When somebody doesn't die, we go. So here also, he invited. I don't know what it is. Then, so many big people came, doctors and all that, and I was there only illiterate. So, but we have to pretend we know everything. So I was watching what is happening. So there was one doctor imported to give some talks, and they will never give straight away talk. They will have the PowerPoint presentation slides. So we started. This is first slide. This is my dog. I thought the geriatrics is dog department. Then second slide. This is my house. I thought, oh, it's the architect department. Then third slide. This is my wife. In order of importance. And then slowly I came to know geriatrics is a department of oldies. So when they asked me to speak, not speak, inaugurate, so leave the lab. I said, can I speak something? Yes, you speak. They expected I would give blessings, but I did not. I told, today the demography of the world has changed tremendously. The reason is doctors. Why don't you allow the people to die? See? No, I am pretty old. There is no reason why should I live. But then they will be putting here, there, something and don't die. Suffer silently. Therefore, when I come here, I think about Dr. Maharaj. Now I am happy. Here come. So, how this God, if he is everywhere, how can he enter? Brahman is everywhere. So the story goes, God created this world, the plant kingdom, animal kingdom, and ultimately human beings. And then he thought, how this world can exist without me? And therefore he entered. Simanam vidare pravishata. In Atharva Upanishad it comes. He tore open the top, and from there God entered. and he became a soul or a jiva. This is the story. Now on this story, the intellectual asked a question. Katham pravishtaha asangasche srushti va asya katham vada. If God or Paramatma or Brahman or Bhagavan is asangaha, untouched, uncontaminated, uninvolved, then how come that God entered the creation? And how did he create the world? These are the questions. So the answer is given. Mayikatva tayo tulyam vinashasya samastayo. See, the word used is Maya. This world is created by God's Maya. Now what is the Maya? Don't go to the earlier Chief Minister of Punjab, of UP. Presently, the problem is in West Bengal. I am always surprised how people name their children or wife by the diseases. Somewhere in the US, probably in Pennsylvania, somebody was blessed with a daughter. So the family, now the letter which has come, they call it Janma Nakshatra, is D. So what should be the name which we can tell beginning with D? D. Is it a boy or a girl? Dysentery. Do we name somebody by descent, by disease? But they do. For example, Mamata. Mamata is an unhealthy condition of the mind. Maya, another problem. Therefore, how this world is created? It is created by Maya. Now understand what is the meaning of Maya. Maya means 2-3 ways we have to understand. One understanding is miyate anaya ya sa Maya. That which gives us a measured information. And if we take that measured information as the ultimate information, we are caught in the web of Maya. Now take an example to understand. Our vision can experience only the pure spectrum of light waves. Our vision cannot go beyond violet up to red. It can't go beyond that. And if we say, if I can't see with the eyes, it doesn't exist. Therefore, we are under the influence of Maya. But if we insist on that, then how will we be able to see the X-ray, gamma ray, Satyajit ray? How do we see that? We have some machine. Therefore, the first principle of Maya, we understood. Any experience which is gathered through the known means of knowledge, that is sense organs, mind and intellect, and if we take that much alone is the truth, we are under the influence of Maya. See how technically sound it is. So, Mayikatva tayoho tulyam. So, this Paramatma created this world is Maya. Then he entered in this world is Maya. And objection was Asanga. If Paramatma, the divinity, Brahman is Asanga, unattached, how can he enter? See, now to understand this, let us see the world. When I am sitting inside the hall, what will be my language? I am inside the hall and shoes are outside the hall. Then shoes are inside the compound, car is outside the compound. Car is inside Coimbatore and the train is outside in Chennai. So for in and out, you require a reference point. Without a reference point, this in and out is invalid. Now what is the reference point that we all have? Body. See? Now, objects are outside. This book is outside. But this book, the knowledge that this is a book, the book doesn't know it is a book. See? The knowledge that this is a book is inside. So, forms outside, names inside. Therefore, where is the world? World is not only outside. World is equally inside. See? Therefore, how this space entered in this hall? Because our attention is in the wrong place. The space did not enter the hall. The hall was created in the space. See, friends. Now, when you look at this hall from the wall's point of view, we will say the space has entered the hall. But if you look at the same hall from the space's point of view, then what will be the experience? The space is the container and the hall is the content. Exactly the same way, be very attentive. All colors and forms, where are they? They are in the vision. Rule is, the contents do not influence the container. So, colors and forms do not influence the vision. But without the vision, colors and forms have no existence. Therefore, colors and forms dissolve in the vision. Then, the five sense organs, they have no independent existence. But there is one mind which comes out of the structural eye, and it is called as the vision, a functional eye. Then the same mind comes out of the structural nose, and it is called as the smelling ability. So, behind the five sense organs, there are no five minds, there is only one mind. And if our mind is not with us, we hear but we don't understand. See, go back. So we have come to the mind. Now, this mind has joy and sorrows. If I is not there, there is no experience of joy and sorrows. So everything is happening in this I. Now the question is this I all the time available? In the deep sleep, who are we? Man, woman, young, old, rich, poor, nothing. And therefore, let there be any event happening, we are neither happy nor miserable, because this I has disappeared. When the I disappears, do we die? No, life is still there. See, friends, when you take this path, then all unwanted questions will disappear. You know what happens? We are lacking hunger. There was some place, and the child in their house was always a problem for taking food. So, parents glorify the child, he is very intelligent, but Swamiji, when he takes food, he is always frustrated. What to do? I said, I will do everything, but you should not come in between. Give me total freedom. I am not going to hit him or kill him. Then, we did a technique. That day, since morning till lunch, nothing was given to him to eat. Nothing was given. Today is such and such a day, you are not supposed to eat. If you eat, you will die. Only fear can control the masses, not wisdom. And then, no, but I want to eat. You eat and then you die. We have no problem. Oh, I don't know to die. Then you can't eat anything. We pulled him up to 1 o'clock. And thereafter, his mother, father has to go to work. I said, don't worry, I will take care. They went. Then, I took the tissue paper, made a sandwich-like folding to that, gave to him this sandwich from McDonald's. Very tasty, but hunger. When you are hungry, the food is tasty. When we are hungry to know the truth, all unwanted inquiry quietens down. Dekho Maharaj, nothing to know outside, discover within yourself. So, Maya Tatvatayo Tulyam Vinashashas Samattayo. Now this Jiva who has entered the body, the Paramatma who entered the body became Jiva. Now the Jiva is not the reality, he is a reflected bulb. So when this bulb becomes fused, what happens to the light? Does it go from one bulb to another bulb? What happens? So birth of the light in the bulb and the death of the light in the bulb has no meaning. See, friends, therefore, creation and dissolution has no meaning. The one child asked me this question, probably I told this story. In that, the child, so cute, came, maybe about 7, 6 years. I was having breakfast in their house. So, the child says, Swamiji, will you please tell me something? I said, yes. I can tell you a story. No. Then, tell me when the world was created, where from the world begins and where the world ends. Such a question is never asked by children. So I asked her, hey, you are so intelligent. Who asked you to ask me this question? Mummy. So I said, Mummy, come here. Stand here. So why didn't you ask me? Swamiji, I am afraid of you. I said, I am not a non-vegetarian. I am going to eat you. No, tell me. I said, okay, now you answer my question. When did you wake up in the morning? So I mean, simply answer, no argument. I woke up in the morning at 7 o'clock. The world is created at 7 o'clock. In the deep sleep, where were you? Space gone. When were you? Time gone. What were you? Body gone. But you were there. So you existed even in the absence of the body identification. It is here we have to bring our attention. See? So first question, when the world is created, when we get identified with the body, you woke up at 7 o'clock, world is created 7 o'clock. Now where from the world begins? World begins from our body onwards. See? And how long the world remains? Till the body identification is valid. And when the world ends, where body identification is gone. Now thereafter, where the world goes, it will go somewhere, it is there. Bhagavad Gita says distinctly, Na rupamasya tathopalabhyate, nanto na chadi nadasam pradishta, ashwatthamenam suvirudam moolam, asangashatrena dridena chitva. Don't try to find out where from the world began. The world is not created. The only way to conquer the illusions is recognize the illusions as illusion. Is the only way to conquer illusions. See? If we stand in front of the mirror, our experience is different. And if a dog stands in front of the mirror, experience is different. Because we recognize the mirror images as illusion, therefore we don't get influenced by that. But the dog takes them to be real, starts fighting, shouting, barking at it. See, friends, this is study of scriptures. But normally, the following places people gather. 1. Free Bollywood dance invitation. maximum crowd. Second, hospitals, maximum crowd. Third, temples, maximum crowd. And the gyms, very few. All the machines are standing there. So much advertisement. Anytime help. Get one membership, add 10 free, but come. And nobody goes there. Now which are the four types of people? Those who go to Bollywood, they are bhogi, indulgent. Those who go to the hospitals, they are rogi. Do we get invitation from the hospital? Please come. No, we go. It's our need. Then we go to the temple. Why? Kami, we want to fulfill our desires. Nobody goes to the temple for God. And God knows this thing. And therefore His mudra is this. Enough. How much will you ask? Constantly. I want this, I want that. And all the devotees want favor from God. They don't want justice. If you go to the Supreme Court, you get justice, you get according to law. But I know I have committed a crime, but I want to be forgiven, please. Then you go to the President of India and he says, okay, forgive him. See, all those who go to temple and ask, they are asking favor. Spiritual life is not favor. Then who goes to the gym? Those who are healthy and wanted to maintain their health. And what is the health? Yada sarve pramuchante kama yasya vradishata atamartyaha amruto bhavati atra brahma samashante. We do not want anything more than what we like get in this world. If we approach how much I can give to the world, then alone the divinity is expressing to us. Therefore, don't seek happiness from the world, but express happiness in the world. See? You know why I insist so much about happiness? Day-to-day experience you can learn. Suppose your house or room is next to a cinema hall or any musical institution. A lot of music is going on all the time. Even if you close all the windows, it will come from the walls. It is so strong music. So when you are in your room, what you have to do to get the music from the other end? Zero. Be attentive. If you are nearer than the nearest to the divine, that divine bliss will percolate through us to the world. Now what is next to the God, the divinity? Tasmat Atmanaha Akasha Sambhuta Akashat Vayu Vayor Agni Agnir Apaha Adhya Prithvi Prithivya Oshadaya Oshadivya Annam Annat Purusha. The whole world is created, and what is the beginning? Atmanaha Akasha Sambhuta. Space is the neighbor of Paramatma. Without the space, nothing can exist. See? Recognize this. And what is space? Space is two things. Absence of forms. And second thing, not getting influenced by sounds. Space supports forms and sounds. The tanmatra of the space is sound, shabda. Like the sugar cane never suffers from diabetes. The cobra never suffers from the venom or poisoning. In the same manner, the space is not influenced by names and the forms. Therefore, make space as an object of your experience. How to do that? So what is space, name and form. Names are heard, forms are seen. So, see, hear, no comment. देखो, सुनो, मत बोलो. Once you get this test in your life, you will never get lost in this world. Then we become the source of inspiration for others. We become the source of motivation for others. See? And it comes from where? From the divine. God did not create this world out of frustration. No. Anandadeva kalvimani bhutani jayante anandena jatani jivanti. This world is an expression of divine happiness. See, friends? Therefore, this world, don't try to struggle with this world. This world has always been like this and it will continue to be. Therefore, neither the world is created nor the world is destroyed. Neither the jiva is born nor the jiva dies. Neither the soul is born nor the soul dies. Then what is life? Time pass. What is the time pass? Where everything appears to be happening but nothing is happening. That is what we call, it is an illusion. In the Sanskrit word, this is samsara. Samsara is what? Everything appears to be happening but nothing is happening. Like it appears as if you are listening. But I am talking. See, my friends, life is so simple. So don't get carried away. What happens after death? Nothing has happened when you are alive. What can happen after death? All the time the same wrong questions. Wrong questions cannot have right answers. So, vinashastasya samaha. Therefore, neither the world is created nor the jiva is created. This is the big mega drama going on. Like Rama Leela, Krishna Leela. See? When Sitaji was abducted by Ravana, Bhagwan Ram became so miserable, crying and all that. So Shivaji's Patni, Sati, she started asking Shivaji, you call Rama as Brahman, Bhagavan, but like an ordinary average man, he is crying for his wife because she has been taken away by somebody and you call him God? Hey, I don't believe. But what was the truth? The truth was, after living 13 years comfortably in the Chitrakoot, he got bored there. Then he decided, let's go for a walk outside. And while going, because it is a forest, wild things are there, therefore, why don't you hide yourself? So the original Sita was hidden in the fire element and Xerox copy was taken out. And the Sitaji who followed Bhagwan Ram in the forest was not the original Sita, it was a fake, a Xerox copy. And the Sita which was taken by Ravana was also not the real one, it was the Xerox copy. Now this was known to Bhagwan Ram because he only told it to her. And yet, how he acted, oh Sita, where you are gone, oh. In drama, everything is required. If those of you who have seen Sholay, from that Sholay, remove Gabbar Singh, there is no joy in Sholay. See, unless there is misery, there is no joy of happiness. See, friend, therefore, Mayikatvataya tulyam. Therefore, don't get lost in this world. Spend your life cheerfully, happily, and neither achievement nor failure, neither regrets nor arrogance. Let the life be lived through us. समुत्थायेष भूतेभ्यः तानि एव अनुविनश्यति विस्पष्टम् इति मैत्रेयी याज्ञवल्क्य उवाचे. Therefore, Yajnavalkya told his wife disciple Maitreyi that all these things are, the waves are born out of the ocean, they go back to the ocean. The ocean is born out of the water, it goes back to the water. Nothing is destroyed in this world, nothing is created. Both creation and destruction has no meaning. Therefore, colors and forms go back to vision. All objects go back to sense organs. All sense organs go back to mind. Mind goes back to I. I goes back to the principle of life. Principle of life, expression of Chaitanya. Who died? This is the GPS. And this GPS is the one which makes us cross the distance which is zero. Time taken is zero. Efforts are zero. How much time, energy, effort it will take for a husband to know that he is a man? Does he have to go away from the wife? No. In spite of the wife, then what is to be done? Only Karnataka. Without you I cannot live. Do that not. It is required. Time pass. Therefore, Avinashi ayam atmeti Kutasthadeep vivechitaha matra samsargitvam asangatvasya kirtanat. So, this Kutastha Chaitanya Paramatma is Avinashi, cannot be destroyed. Try to destroy the space. The scientists talk about so many things. Okay. What is space? You cannot define it. But our Vedanta is, don't go outside in the laboratory. Your own life is the laboratory. See, when we are awake, we are here and there. When we are in deep sleep, now start inquiring with this. When we are in deep sleep, where are we? When are we? What are we? We are nowhere. We need no space. Then where the space has gone? Where from the space has come? Space is a projection of the mind. See, like this object is seen in the projection of the light. In only electricity, there is no light. In only bulb, there is no light. Where this unholy wedlock happens, then the light comes. That which is the product of two parameters cannot be absolute. See? Everything in this world is in relation to each other. Joy, sorrows, happiness, misery, health, disease. But there is one principle, hold on to that one. So when we discard everything, we come to the space. Now the question comes, where is the space? This question is redundant. We can ask a question, where is earth, water, fire, air? This question cannot be asked, where is the space? Everything is in the space. But where the space goes when we are in deep sleep, then we discover space is the expression of the mind. The whole world is in the space and the space is in the mind. Therefore, whole world is in the mind. And when we are happy, our experiences are different. When we are confused and miserable, experiences are different. Therefore, everything is happening only in the mind. Nothing happens outside at all. See? Therefore, that which is expressing as a mind is the Chaitana, the life principle, and life principle is the expression of the Chaitanya, uncreated, conscious, blissful being. then this infinite is reduced to the finite, the jiva, matra samsarga. Matra samsarga means what? By birth, we are man or woman. And by accident, we become husband or wife. Now, where from that husband has come out? See? Then the same man becomes the father, the same man becomes the son. So out of that one man, three fellows have come out. Why? Because of the conditioning. The conditioning of the father, man is called as the son. Conditioning of the wife, he is called as husband. Conditioning of the son, he is called as father. Has he become three? So to understand what is the soul, husband is the soul, man is Brahman. The son is the soul, man is Brahman. The father is the soul, man is Brahman. Brahman is never miserable. And these three fellows are never happy. What can you do? So the only way is, don't take any relations seriously in life. Whatever we have to do it sincerely, happily. That's it. And if you are sincere to yourself, you will come to know. Old couples do not stay together because of love. It is a right long time back. They stay together because of necessity. No other thing. But then we are all carried away by imagination. Love, there is nothing like love in this world. So, iti evam asangasas kirtana. Therefore, Paramatma expressing through the limitations of the body, etc. is called as the jiva, the soul. Now, jiva petam maam kila shariram mriyate na saha iti atra vimoksha artha na kintu lokantare gati. Now, what the jiva story begins. When the body drops, then what happened to the jiva? Is he liberated? No, he is not liberated. He can be liberated if he exists. When a divorce happens, is the husband liberated? He is no more a husband. How can he be liberated? Then, when he was a husband, was he bound? No. He has taken the wife seriously. Don't do that. Relax. Therefore, jiva petam bhava shariram mriyate na. The body dies but not the jiva. Then what happens? It is not the liberation of the jiva, but he goes from one life to another life, lokantare gati. And this particular theme in our scriptures is to bring to our cognition something different, but we catch something different. When we are told that after death you go to hell or heaven, or you are born again, that means you never died. See? Take this simple day-to-day example. Before coming to Coimbatore, I was in Mumbai. Before I was in Mumbai, I was in Dubai. Before Dubai, I was in Australia. Before that, I was in Auckland. When I left Auckland, Auckland died for me, I am there. Then I was born in Australia. I left Australia, Australia died, I am there. Then I came to Dubai. Then I left Dubai, Dubai died. Now I am in Coimbatore, I am born. On 20th, I will leave. Then Coimbatore dead for me, I continue to be. Where did I die? Therefore, this topic in our scriptures, going to hell or going to heaven or reborn, is meant for bringing to our cognition. We neither have the experience of birth, nor experience of growth, nor experience of death, nor experience of our absence. This is what we are, whether we want or we don't want, whether we know or we don't know. Don't struggle I have to do this thing and I sit for 2 hours for meditation and then something goes garam garam upar. What is that? It is a gas. See? These kinds of things are very attractive, but that is not the truth. See, there is one of our books. It is The Fundamentals of Life. That is translated in Tamil for your information. And in that book we have explained that is one of the best books because for that book I got award. Therefore it is good. So the person, the big Mahatma Swami, this happened in Indore. So they say, Swami, please something. I said, no, I will not talk. You are all big people. I am ordinary person. I will not talk. So he started talking. He said, the most confused thing in the whole world is Kundalini. Most confused. And then he said, what Swamiji has written, I have never thought, I have never heard, and I have never known anywhere. Now be attentive what I must have written there. This first opening of the chakra. See, there was one boy, his friend, he came. When he is my friend, he has got some question. Actually, I said, is he dumb? Can he talk? He said, let him talk. You don't do anything for him. So he started. Swamiji, I am a disciple of so and so. All my chakras are open. Now what should I do? I said, close it. All buttons are open, close it. It's not good. But you know what happened? Then second thing, my Kundalini is also awake. Then, but you know, my Guru died. Now what I should do next? I said, you get out from here. Why? You are a Guru killer. If I tell you something, I will die. I don't want to die. Now see the words. These chakras are open. Open means what? The word, technical word is chakra veda. Veda is the secret. What is the secret of your beauty? Likewise, so I eat with the butter. Secret. So what is the secret of this kosha, these chakras? These Mooladhara chakra, the secret is we live at body identification. Moola Adhara. What is the foundation of our life? Body identification. Mooladhara. Now, when we take ourselves to the body, we get caught up in the Swadhisthana chakra. Swadhisthana chakra is a place for desires, calm. Then, when we start fulfilling our desires, there is no end to it. It is the Manipur chakra, greed. Our life is living as body, desiring unlimited, and that has no end to the greed. Bhagavan says, Trividham narakasedam dwaram nacharam atmanaha kam krodhastatha lobaha tasmat etatrayam teje. When we are living our life in the lower three chakras, we are samsari. Then the fourth chakra is the Anahata chakra. You come to the mind. Friends, the opening of the Anahata chakra is know what is the meaning of Anahata chakra and rise above it. So, mind is what? Mind is an interaction between subject-object duality. Those objects which we have given importance, they trouble us. Those objects which we have not given importance don't trouble us. So, how to conquer the mind? Learn this thing. Whatever we have given importance, that troubles us. So, if we have given importance, we have to devalue that. All of us are miserable, not because of others, but because of our own obsessions. Let the word be like that. Attention is on our peace of mind. And when we start not getting disturbed by anything in this world, then be attentive. we slowly become purer and purer. There, only the experience of being without becoming. That is the Vishuddha Chakra. Vishuddha Chakra means only being without becoming anybody. What we call recognized by divine nature. Now, how do we know we are recognized? Like the vision, not disturbed by presence or absence of colors and form in the same manner. If we are reach or this Vishuddha Chakra, we will not be disturbed by anything. But there is a catch there also. Then we become yogi, we become tapasvi. Yogi, tapasvis are those who curse others. You know, for example, your Durvasa Rishi, he was a great tapasvi, became so angry, even Lord Shiva he cursed. You will have problem in your marriage. And poor Lord, okay. Because why happens? Yogi and tapasvi, karma kandi, they are very strong personalities. Because they have come to the Vishuddha Chakra. They have got all the powers of the Prakriti, the matter, and they can encash that power to their benefit. Now we have to go beyond that. What is going beyond that? Leave this Vishuddha Chakra and come to the Argya Chakra. And this journey is done by study of Vedanta. Now what is the Argya Chakra? Aham Brahmasmi. Now what is the meaning of Aham Brahmasmi? When my teeth bite my tongue, will the tongue curse the teeth? And the other way around, if the tongue digs out the food and relieves the pressure on the teeth, will the teeth say thank you, darling? No. Why? There is separateness. Teeth are not the tongue, tongue is not the teeth, but both are one. The ultimate knowledge is perception of duality, but not getting influenced by the duality because attention is on the common denominator. That is what is meant here. See, friends, there will be no problem in life. There is no competition. See, once I was taking food and enjoying, so my eyes started crying. What is this? All the time the tongue is getting nice things to taste. Sabji, achar, sweetness and all that. I am look at it, I can't taste anything. Okay, you want chutney? I give you chutney. I took the chutney, spicy, and gave it to the eyes. A wise person doesn't compete with others. See? Because there is nobody other than me. Will the father ever compete with his son? On the contrary, if the son is doing better than the father is proud of it, not jealous. Because he is none other than my own extension. In the same manner, a wise man is never jealous of anybody because he is merged with the totality. So, this principle of Jiva, going to hell and heaven, rebirth, the purpose of that we have to understand. The purpose is first separate yourself from the body. Thereafter, you have to call what it is. So we give the name to the unknown. What is the name to the unknown? X. See? These are the things which are to be clearly understood. You know, these mothers, they are having their own way of dealing with things. Once I went to somebody's house, and that is one of my professional hazards. After having gone there, the child came. Swamiji, Mummy told you know everything. I said, later tell I told you, no, you know everything. I said, okay, what? This is the mathematical question which I can't solve. You please tell me how to solve that. I said, I can't even count completely properly. I can't do that. No, you have to do that. The question was, there is a water tank, empty. It has got two holes, inlet, one outlet. When the tank is empty, outlet is closed, and inlet is open, the tank gets filled in 45 minutes. When you close the inlet and open the tank outlet, the tank gets emptied in 35 minutes. If the empty tank, both the inlet and outlet are simultaneously open, how much time it will take to fill in the tank? My answer was, don't waste water. See what kind of question they ask. Now, how do we solve this question? We say, suppose it will take X minutes. So what is X? Unknown. See, friends, in the same manner, who is miserable? Jiva is miserable. Who is the sinner? The Jiva is sinner. Now, establish the value of Jiva. Nobody does it except Vedanta. See? In Karma Kanda, in Yoga Shastra, in Sankhya, in Tapasya, they talk about one soul per body. That is wrong. See? There is one reality expressing through all. There is not one light, one bulb, but there is one electricity expressing through all the bulbs. If the color of the bulb is yellow, everything will look accordingly. But not recognizing this, we are carried away by this notion that we are a soul, punarapi jalanam, punarapi maranam. No, neither are you born nor you die. Marne bhi nahi dete, no. See, friends, therefore, we are told when the person dies, he goes to hell or heaven. If he has done sins, he goes to hell. If he has done good things, he goes to heaven. So first message, when you are living your life, be good to others so that you will go to heaven. If you do bad, next you will go to the hell. And what happens in the hell? They make a major pakoda out of you. In the boiling oil you are put and a huge pakoda is made. Then you are taken out by the robots and kept on the table. And the wild vultures will come and they start eating you, but you will not die because of the yatana there. Oh God, then don't do sin. See? Masses are controlled only by fear, not by logic. And then if you do good to others, you will go to heaven. So naturally the quality of life changes. First. Then the second thing we have to understand. The first thing is what? Good or bad. Second thing, when we die, we go here and there, that means we don't die. It is the body that is dying. Then who is the jiva? Who is the soul? So to understand the soul, take the husband. What is the husband? Man reflected in the limitation of the mirror of the wife and the reflected finite reflection. These three factors put together is called a husband. See? Now out of these three, which is the real? The husband is real, reflection is real, wife is real, or man is real? Think. And this is what we told when you come to the Vishuddha Chakra. Now we are clear. Now we will not be disturbed by anybody around us. But then that creates a sense of something extraordinary than others. And then the sense of otherness is still maintained. We try to prove something to somebody. But when we discard even that achievement in life, you merge into the infinite. And how do we merge? Do thari rai so bhari rai. Oh Lord, thy will be done, thy will be done. See? Therefore you will see, yogis, tapasvis, karmakandis, they curse. If you do this thing, it will happen. happens. Have you ever heard a Jnani Purush or a devotee has ever cursed anybody? They don't curse. Because the foundation is there is one reality expressing through everything. And that is our essential nature. Therefore, Vimoksha is only bringing for attention to this one common denominator. Naham brahmeti buddheta sa vinashya iti chetana samanya adhikarasya valayam api sambhavat. Therefore, who is the Jiva? Jiva is Paramatma, Brahman, on which the conditioning of the Panchakosha is superimposed, and therefore Paramatma is called as the Jiva. Like the man is called as the husband because of the conditioning. When the conditioning is removed, what happens to the conditioned man and the man? Nothing. This example also I gave you. After divorce, what happens to the husband or the wife? They are no more husband and wife. Do they cease to exist? Do they die? See, the simple rule is conditioned expression appears to be many, but it never becomes many. One space with the conditioning of the sunrise is called as east, west, south, north. Has the space become many? See. But we are so much obsessed with that. Therefore, Naham Brahmeti Buddheta Sa Vinashya Iti Chena. So he who doesn't come to recognize his divine nature, will he die? No, he will not die. Because he is divine. Therefore, Vedanta clearly tells, you are not a sinner. You are divine. Recognize your own divinity. You don't have to do anything. Misunderstanding can be removed not by adding something more, but wrong notions are to be given up. We all are leading notional life. Like Arjun was having a notion. How can I kill the grandfather? How can I kill the guru? Now on the battlefield, you are neither a grandson nor a disciple, but you are a warrior. But his notion was, how can I kill them? What Bhagavan Krishna did? He did nothing. Correct your focal length. And then you come to know, on the battlefield, you are only a warrior. In the same manner, we all have to play various roles in our life. Play the roles perfectly well, but don't forget, after the role is over, change your costumes and be happy. See? So when the wife goes, man continues to exist. He will get married again. The second wife goes, doesn't matter, man continues to exist. Third wife. How simple it is. Once you take this, life becomes fun. There was a couple married for 5 years, and in a great loving mode, wife asked husband, honey, darling, we are married for 5 years, yes. Suppose I die, immediately he plugged her mouth. Don't talk like that. I'll get mad. Don't talk like that. No, but just no means no. Another 5 years pass. Again, honey, darling, last time I asked you the same question. If I die, and I know your answer, then you will get mad. But now I want to ask you further, if I die, will you get married again? He said, I won't get that mad. Another 5 years gone. Now 20 years. So, again the same question. Honey, darling, if I die, will you get married again? And I know your answer, you will not get that mad. Now tell me, what is the answer? Mad person can do anything. allow, it is suffocating inside. We are blissful. Don't seek happiness. This is what is said here. Naham brahmeti buddhega sa vinasheti chenna. But I don't recognize my divine nature. See? Therefore, I have to kill myself. Then I realize I am Brahman. No. Those who want to live long and those who want to commit suicide, both of them are carrying the same burden of body identification. Those who feel that I commit suicide, meaning if the body dies, I will be happy. And those who want to live long, they have same notion, then I will be happy. Drop this conditioning and be happy. See? Samanadhikarasya bhalayam api sambhavan. Therefore, when the husband goes, nothing happens to the man. So what is the husband? A matrix of the three. The man, wife, and the expression of the infinite man through the limitation of the wife. Everywhere you can see this example. One day, one person in a big hotel, he came, I was having my food. When I looked at him, I called him and said, hey, please come here. First question I asked him, I never knew who is he. Question was, what is the number of your shoe? In a 5-star hotel, a Swami taking food, asking to a unknown person this question, what is the number of your shoes? He looked at me. Why you ask me this question? I said, you have put on one number less. Your number may be 9, you have put on 8 number. His eyes opened. Oh God, you know, I said, should I tell you something more? No, this is enough. Then he told his story. I got the new shoe and went to the counter, paid the bill, took the bag, came home, and today we have to come to this function. And therefore, I put on, I thought, because it is new, it will be okay after some time. I got on the shoes and then got in the car, and when I came to the hotel, I found it very difficult. But you can't enter the hotel without the shoes, it is not a temple. So you have to go. So I was walking very uncomfortable. So infinite Paramatma expressing through the finite, that funny expression is Jiva. What we do, we remove the shoe, body identification dropped, and originality. See, infinite man expressing through the limitation of the wife. See, friends, recognize this and know it's just a drama going on. Don't take life too seriously at all. So, yoyam sthanu pumane shapundiya sthanu dhiriva brahmasmiti diya ashesha apiyam buddhi nivartate. So, when we imagine that post is a thief and that thief is going to loot me, so we go with the right means of knowledge, the torch, and we see, oh, it is a post, it is not a ghost. All the fear goes away. In the same manner, we have this notion that I am unlucky, I am unfortunate. Hey, this is all your notion. Get out of it and be happy. So what is the spiritual practice according to Vedanta? Only be happy. What is be happy? Our happy mantra mala. Life is a time pass. When children are playing home, husband wife, do they become husband wife? No. Why they are playing? Time pass. Live every moment time pass. You will never be miserable. Oh.